So I've noticed that there's a number of other people that I do watch. Breezy Cakes 23 for one. Where is your father? He's there's a couple people that they do the shoe thing. They also throw their other stuff on there. Um, Even my one of my newer subscribers and longtime friends, Redneck Nerd. He does different stuff too. So since nobody has really complained about my throwing in other unboxings and things, I figure why not start just kind of throwing those here and there. You don't have to switch up the tags a little bit so people searching for shoes and stuff don't find them. But at least this way, if you don't want to watch it, you don't have to. You can just not click on it. I would hope that you would anyway, just so you can be entertained by me. So I'm going to fly through these 4 boxes. You may only see 3, you didn't see this one. It's 4, trust me. I can do simple math most of the time. Alright, so this is not an action figure. Nothing for any real decor or entertainment value. But I guess I could have thrown it in with that. So this, in my younger years, back in '96, I want to say, when I got my first jersey, which was a Toronto Raptors jersey, Stoudemire, number 20, in case you're curious. I've always been a Raptors fan. Initially, it was just because I was young and I thought the dinosaur was cool. And I say that like I grew out of that phase. I didn't. I still think the dinosaur is cool. And it's still a team that I like a whole heck of a lot. They're actually good too, which is nice. You know what I mean? I'm not one of those bandwagon guys, and I'm not going to claim that I'm like the biggest fan either. I'm right there in the middle, like just above casual, just above it. Not enough to be called the next tier, but I'm just saying. Anyways, so I had a $20 off coupon or something to use from a deal gone all wrong on Foot Locker. I think it was something that I ordered, and then they were like, oh no, like there's a glitch in our system, we didn't actually have that in stock, so here's a $20 gift card. And I was like, alright, cool. So I bought this Toronto Raptors hat, which normally, if you see me wearing a hat, it is because there is a mess atop my head and I'd rather not show it to the world. No shame in my game, it's just sometimes, why show it if you don't have to? Though it did make me look, apparently it makes me look homeless in some videos, because somebody made that comment, which was hilarious to me. I'll put a clip there, or a picture there, so you can see what I'm talking about. So if you see that, go over there and like it, because it's funny. It was. I mean, maybe he meant it. Maybe he was just like, it meant it in a mean way. Hopefully not, but I saw the humor in it, so whatever. And this is a box from Amazon. Okay, this is half of a set that I ordered. So this right here, this is Aiden English. He used to be one half of my favorite tag teams, which was the Vaudevillains. When at WrestleMania, the Raw after WrestleMania Dallas, so 32, I was there watching in the AT&T Center or whatever, the place where the Mavericks play their home games. I was there watching, and like they showed like a little clip of their logo, not logo, but just like a picture basically of the Vaudevillains, and it had like the silhouettes and stuff. And I was like, are they here? Oh my god, is it gonna happen? Are they gonna debut right now? They didn't, but it was cool seeing the picture. I think I was the only person excited though. But yeah, so this is Aiden English as he was with Rusev Day, which is every day. So eventually the other figure will come in, because it's certainly not in one of these boxes. Alright, so sit this guy here, and I'll sit that guy there. Alright. Scissors, there we go. So, another figure box. Oh, there's actually more. So I guess I wasn't good at doing that basic math, because there's 5 things to open. And I'm doing a bad job of cutting that. I don't know if you saw that, but it was not pretty. Nor is opening this box at all. It's getting tough at me. But, you can't give up, as John Cena would say. So, this right here, it's old, I get it, a lot of people have seen this already, but how could you not want this, right? I mean, I'm not a huge John Cena fan. I respect everything that the guy does, and I think he does everything pretty well. Movies aside, because that's hit and miss. But this, it's a clear John Cena figure. Like, you can't see it, right? Because you know the whole "you can't see me" thing. Like, it's this belongs in anybody's collection that either A is into the Funkos or B is into the wrestling, or even C just likes to have nice things. This is just a nice thing. So there is that. This guy, I don't know where he's gonna go, because shoot, there's another box. Just remembered. Man, forgot about this. This arrived the other day when I was gonna do that other video, and then life happened, you know? Like I said, I wanted to do things on Saturday. Went, hung out with a friend of mine, and then he just took a turn, and then I didn't make it back. So it was a good night, good morning, all that good stuff. Cinemax Life or something. Anyways, so this is a pack of, what do you call it, of autographs I bought from Pro Wrestling Tees. They were doing something, and I think I just bought 2. So just figured I'd hope and see that they were something that I wanted. This first one, Tully Blanchard, it's not at all, but it's, you know, it's him, so that's cool, I guess. I was never into like a lot of the older wrestling stuff. Now, the Tugboat era, like, I started paying attention to some of that stuff years later. So this one, not so bad. I mean, it's one of those things where when you look at like older wrestling now, it's like, it's kind of ridiculous, you know? I mean, look at this guy, right? But it's, I don't know, it's Tugboat, so 50-50 on this one. I'm liking this one, not caring about that one. Redneck Nerd, if you're watching, which I'm sure you are, this could be you for Halloween. Just saying. I think, because you got that facial hair thing, and you can grow your hair out and stuff. Like, I've seen it. Alright, so, moving past that, back to this. Okay. This one, I have to give a minor shout out, if you will, to, shoot, I said the wrong name in the previous video. I meant to, because I said, "Where is your father?" I meant to say Jeezy Christ. I think that's his name. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But he had a video not too long ago opening this, and I saw it, and I was like, where is that happening? Because I need to be there to make it mine. Correction, I was right the first time. It was "Where is your father" that I got the tip from the HBK thing on. So, lesson learned, don't doubt yourself, because you're probably right. And it shows self-confidence. And so now, after a quick browse through Amazon, which turned me away because the prices were crazy, I ended up taking my pretty much like yearly trip to eBay, and now, some number of business days later, I have this, which, let me get this out here. And I was talking to Breezy Kicks about this the other day. I really like when people ship things properly, even though it can make it a little bit more of a hassle to get into the package. It's nice to have that peace of mind that things are going to arrive in the shape that they're supposed to arrive in, which is mint. Alright, right here. Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, one of my favorite wrestlers. This was a Walgreens exclusive at some point. I don't know when. I didn't really look into it, but it was long enough ago that it wasn't something I would have found in stores right now. Not that there's a Walgreens here, but I'm just saying, if I had access to one, it wouldn't be there. So, I saw this, and I want to say even with, actually no, there was no shipping. It was free shipping. Came out to like $18 or $19, something like that. It was one of those buy it now things. And this is in great condition. I mean, there's a little bit of an issue down on the bottom there, but for me, when it comes to the Funkos, I don't care a whole lot. I do leave them in the box a lot of the time, only because it's just easier to display certain ones than taking it out, you know. But for me, the main part is like if you look at the front of the box, does it look good? And this it does. And actually, even looking at the ones that they're advertising on the back of here, I can tell that this is definitely old because I remember almost buying those 3 New Day figures, which I want to say was like, it was WrestleMania, was it last year's? It was last year's or the year before, around that time frame. Because sometimes you can tell by the suits people are wearing. Alright, and now, last, certainly not least, hopefully not least, shouldn't be least, this, the most recent Pro Wrestling Crate. Oh man, I don't remember what the theme was. I think it was Gone But Not Forgotten. But, let's see. Next month's theme, Gone But... Okay, so next month's theme is Gone But Not Forgotten. This one, Wrestlers with Podcasts, as you can see on the side, they put, on the top, they put a little card there. And then the spoilers right there. If you read the other side, you knew to look away if you didn't want the spoilers. If you did not look away, that is your fault. You spoiled it for yourself. So let's see what we got going on here. First up, it's a shirt with ENC's Podcast of Awesomeness. So I've never listened to their actual podcast, but I do watch, let me back that up a little bit. I do watch the show on the Wrestling Network, the WWE Network. It's kind of like one of those, I don't know, whatever you'd classify like In Living Color as, like lots of little skits and stuff. Really good though, because they kind of play to some of the personalities of some like the actual people on the show from time to time. So definitely worth checking out. But yeah, in here, you get in the telephone booth, you have Vader, Bobby Heenan, Rowdy Piper, and Eddie Guerrero hanging out with them. So those were, I think I've seen all of those guys at one time or another. Some of them were autograph signings. I think Piper I saw at a Mick Foley comedy show or something like that. And then one more shirt. This one is a Back to the Future style, the Major Wrestling Figure podcast with Matt Cardona and Brian Myers. I've never watched this one, but I've heard good things about it. So it's a shirt that's not going to stand out to me in my collection, but it's good to have some. It's one of those things where I'll sleep in it or something maybe. Okay, then you got a little pin. This one here for X-Pac, who is now in the WWE Hall of Fame because they inducted DX last weekend during WrestleMania weekend. We got the little Jim Ross action figures thing here. Again, I don't know what to do with these things, but I have them. I'll figure it out one day. A Colt Cabana, probably a headband going by the size of it. Or if you're very thin, it could be a poorly made belt. There's that option. These are pretty alright though. I've seen him wrestle a little bit. I've seen some of his podcasts. Not too bad. And then this should be pretty interesting. This is the, I've never heard of this before, so I didn't know it was a thing. But it's the Monday Night Wars debate featuring Eric Bischoff, Bruce Pritchard, and Chris Jericho. So a lot of the big names in that time frame, during those that back and forth between Nitro and Raw. So yeah, I'll have to fire up the old PlayStation and watch this thing later. And then, oh god, this thing keeps going. Okay, and then this is a poster based off of the shirt. I'm not going to undo it all the way because I don't want to. And then this is another poster based off of the other shirt. Again, not going to undo it because I don't want to. You've already seen it. And then the final piece of the puzzle is the autograph of the month. So I didn't look at the spoiler card. Oh, should have seen that coming. Jerry the King Lawler, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, this not bad. I'm not gonna say I'm amazed with this particular crate or anything, but whatever. They can't all be cream of the crop. You gotta take the good with the bad. It's just the way the world is. But overall, I can't complain. Again, it's like $30 for all that crap. You know what I mean? The shirts alone are usually $25 a piece if you just buy those straight from their store. So, that being that, okay, I think I'm done here. Set up some stuff, maybe get a little. Actually, you know what? I'll let YouTube find a thumbnail somewhere along the way. I'm not making one. All right, so that's it for me. I have oh shoot, I have another video to make, don't I? All right, man, this looks like I'll be doing 3 tonight after I clean this up. Goodbye.